Hi everyone. Hope everyone's doing fine. I was trying to create a slideshow for my grandbaby and realized I had made these videos on my thyroid surgery and realized I'd never followed up. So I just wanted to follow up. This will, I'm sure, be the last video. It's been several years, 5 years. It's going to be 5 years in July since my surgery. I did have the full removal of my thyroid. It did have cancer. They didn't, all the biopsies I had beforehand, nothing pulled up cancerous, but I went ahead and made the decision to go ahead and take the thyroid out, which was a good decision because when they did that biopsy, they did find that there was cancer just in the thyroid. Thank goodness. I never had any issues with thyroid, never like tired or a lot of energy, none of those. I was in an accident, totaled the vehicle, went to the ER to get everything checked, and that's when they saw the spots, and so started looking into it. Anyway, so my scar is basically not there. It doesn't bother me at all anymore. When I say bother me, I mean just being embarrassed of it. It's never bothered me, like just it being there. I guess just people seeing it in the beginning would really bother me. It was really red and irritated in the beginning, and I took my daughter to the doctor, her PCP, and he was, hold on just a second. Sorry about that. Anyway, went in to see the PCP with my daughter, and he looked at me and said, I can make that go away. I said, really? And he said, yeah, but it's very painful, but I can make it go away almost instantly. So I asked him about it. He said he could put a couple of shots of lidocaine in it, and I was all for it. So I laid in the bed. Yes, it wasn't my appointment, but he did it anyway, thank God. Laid in the bed, held the nurse's hand. He put a couple of shots in it. I literally cried because it was so painful. It was like fire going into the scar. And afterwards it was red, but oh my God, it went away. Like, and I say went away just like this. Like, it wasn't, because before it was like sticking out and red and irritated and sometimes itched. And from that day on, it's been completely just flat, like nothing to me really. It doesn't bother me at all. Sorry guys for the interruptions. Anyway, yeah, so that day forward, it was nothing. I don't know if you guys can see, but if I start messing with it, yes, it'll turn red, but other than that, I've never had any issues with it. Had my annual visit with my specialist today, and I won't see him again for another 5 years, so he's done a scan every year to be sure the cancer didn't come back. It didn't. Everything's fine. My level thyroxine is perfect where it's at. One thing I will say is be sure if you are about to have your surgery that you have a specialist lined up. You do not want to go see your PCP afterwards for your thyroid. I didn't know that, and I went to see my PCP, I think like 3 days after my surgery. And I know they're really smart, they're doctors, but they do not specialize in it. And I think they put me on 50 milligrams of levothyroxine, which made me insane, crazy. I basically cried, had zero energy, was like losing my mind, literally. So get in there to see a specialist. I had to force them to get on the ball and give me my referral to a specialist. I called and called and called. Finally, I had to go up there, and I told them I want my referral. As soon as they sent the referral over, the specialist did not even wait for me to come in and see them for the first time. The nurse called me and could not believe the level that they had me on, because it goes by your height and weight, and the PCP didn't do that. They put me on the lowest dose basically, which is why I was losing it. So get your referral to see a specialist. Don't settle for a PCP, please. It's going to make such a difference for you. They will work with you. They will be sure that you're feeling okay. They will answer your questions. They know exactly what's going on. So that's all I got to say about that. If you're going to be having surgery, don't worry. It's going to be fine. Yes, you have to be patient. It's going to take time for you to get kind of normal again, to get all your levels normal again. But it's going to be fine, promise. You may not feel like it at the time, but just hang in there. And it sucks to hear somebody say a couple of years down the line you're going to be okay, but yeah, you got to go through that. You got to figure out what you need, what levels you need to be on, all of that good stuff. Get you a good doctor, and then your life will really go back to normal. That's it. This will be my last video follow-up to this whole thing that happened. But good luck to you guys if you're about to go through this and you're looking through videos, because I did the same thing, looking for information just to see what I was going to be going through. Just hang in there. It's going to be fine, I promise. It's a work in progress for sure. You just got to keep changing things. If something doesn't work, try something else.